Monday, full week of training. This week is going to consist of 5 workouts, 5 lifts, that is, 6 runs, about 40 miles. And so we're starting off Monday with a 5-mile easy run. Let's go. So this go around, this next 4 to 5 months, focus is strength, speed. Not so much about endurance, but really just maintaining, right, that foundation. And then once the marathon bill picks up, that's when 50, 60, 70 mile weeks come into play. But right now, focus on strength output, speed, turnover, and it's already going really well. My cadence has improved. It's been a focus, so I know that's gonna pay off. Five miles, 8:33 pace, 169 for my cadence, which is kind of around average if I don't think about it. Recently, if I've been going into being all right, quicker feet, it's usually around 172, 173. So 169 without thinking about it is not too bad. I kind of want to, naturally get to a point where it's like 174. But it's a work in progress. So now we got to shower up, got to get food, get a meeting, and then we're going to be back in the garage hitting heavy bench session and triceps. So come on.
Chicken, rice, Brussels sprouts.
So we're going for 200 pounds, 5x5. Last week we did 195. So pretty simple. The goal every week is to go up 5 pounds, stick to 5x5, and then we'll see where we're gonna go. Hopefully hit 225 in a month and a half, 2 months. All right, another day. Doing 7 miles later today. 2-mile warm up, 3 miles repeats on the hills. First time doing hills. First time doing hills recently. Pretty, not too steep of a climb. It's just gonna be kind of like a constant up and down for 3 miles. And then 2-mile cool down. So it'll be 7 miles. And then we got legs later on as well. So pretty good day. A lot of work to do today with work. So yeah, pretty busy day. Right now, actually every morning, start off with a walk. Better head out for a hill workout, like I said earlier. It is 1 o'clock. So big benefit of my my job is working from home and just having the flexibility of kind of molding your work schedule around training, as long as you get your work done. So obviously it calls for longer nights sometimes, but if you don't get out there in the morning, not too stressed about it. So here we are. But it's currently, I believe, 80 plus degrees out. And so we got a 7-mile run, 3 miles of hills. Pretty windy out, so I hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna bring the mic along, and yeah, so we're gonna be rocking the Magic Speed 4s. I might get another pair of these. I have 2 right now. The white and gray one I wear pretty often, have like 500 miles on them. So yeah, time to get some more shoes. So with it being like much hotter out, windy, I don't live in a hilly neighborhood, but like the worst conditions you can train in balanced recovery, you just need to be that much more prepared and stronger for, let's say you were to do a flat marathon. So I used to look at, oh man, it's hot out, like as a negative thing, but trying to embrace it. Heat training, get acclimated, and then do a marathon with cooler temps just to perform that much better. So I'm going down, freaking wind is blowing in the mic, but hopefully you guys can hear. I'm going down the hill that I'll be running 3 miles up and down. Doesn't seem like a lot, but over 3 miles, hopefully just get used to hill training, and then find bigger hills. Rest time wise, I'm just not really counting the rest time. I'm going essentially 200 meters up a hill, and then 200 meters down, have a rest time. All right, 8:58 pace. That actually was pretty tough. The hills were fun though. It was challenging, so like the rest time going downhill just, felt like it wasn't enough sometimes, so it goes a lot faster than if I were just to do 7 straight miles. But sweating a lot, so I gotta get some electrolytes in, carbs, protein, and then hit a leg day later on. But yeah, good run. So I just want to share this, but not gonna work out today, not gonna lift, that is, just because work is pretty hectic. I think that kind of just shows, like, try to get your workouts done before work, right? Luckily, like I said, I'm able to do it during lunch, but not a big deal. Just got to combine it with tomorrow's lift. So still getting the work in throughout the week regardless. But just the reality of work, especially working from home, you're like always working, you're not leaving the office and kind of shutting down for the night. So, pros and cons for sure. But for anyone that doesn't know, I'm a full-time accountant, CPA in tax season right now, hence the reason why working late nights and all that. So, but yeah, just wanted to share that. Tomorrow we got, so it'll be the leg day. I'm going to do a pull day as well. And then for my run, I believe it's just a 5-mile easy run. So tomorrow's a pretty good day, pretty simple day. But those hills too, like my body is just kind of just beaten down from that heat, and probably a little dehydrated too. So we're gonna get some water in us, electrolytes, and recover and work hard, and hopefully get a lot of work done tonight. So the rest of the week is a little easier. All right, we got 5 miles easy, and then pretty much like a full body lift later on. So we're gonna hop on the treadmill, 5 miles at around 8:34 pace. I think it's 7 miles per hour, and then so it's about 43-ish minutes. And listen to a podcast and just zone out. But yeah, simple day today. Pretty classic day. Easy run, lift. So let's go. All right, last mile. I just did 4 miles on the treadmill. Honestly, just too boring and heating up a lot. So I just want to get some fresh air. Maybe do one last mile to get to 5 miles outside, and so I'll wrap up 5 miles. But yeah, treadmill is tough, especially in the garage where it's just so hot. But regardless, it's good heat training. You know, getting acclimated to these hotter, just more miserable runs is it's only a good thing. But recovery-wise, and just, I think I said it earlier in the video, just you got to be able to balance both. I don't know if you can tell, but the shorts are legit a different color. So we got to get a lot of fluids in me. Protein, carbs within 30 minutes. Because we're back in the garage later, hitting legs in a pull day. So let's shower up and get back to work, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, it is Thursday night. Another run. A lot of these days really blend together, like typically hitting one run, either lift and then work, and then it's cooking, cleaning. So all these days really blend together. But we're hitting our second speed session of the week. So hit hills on Tuesday, and now we're hitting our Thursday speed session, 20 by 400 meter repeats. Going to the track. Haven't been to the track in a while, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, instead of just running up the street and trying to cover whatever distance you're trying to hit. But with that being said, gotta make sure I got get a good warm-up in, and it's not gonna take too long for me to warm up because it's so hot out. It's probably, I'd say, high 80s right now, so I'm gonna sleep good tonight. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. I'm gonna warm up and make sure I'm primed up and ready to go for these 400 meter repeats. One of the worst feelings is being so sweaty and getting in your car. I usually bring a towel, and I forgot. So, but anyways, 6 miles. I didn't do 7. Not really gonna gain anything from that extra 400 meters, especially this early on. Obviously, rather prevent injury than just push through it. So, 6 miles. Gonna rest up, recover, back at it tomorrow. All right, Saturday, hitting 10 miles, and then a few miles tomorrow. Hopefully if my Achilles feels okay, but took Friday off just because my Achilles feels okay right now, so gonna monitor it and cut the run short if it hurts. So here we are. I'll just wrap it up. Gonna cut it short, 5 miles, and focus on the recovery and getting healthy rather than getting a few more miles for endurance, especially with my marathon. It's not gonna be for another 8 months, so no point of pushing it. Just trying to be smart. Listen to your body, and I gotta be better. Listen to my body, and hopefully take care of the situation and the issue now. So I'm feeling better when the actual prep starts. So frustrating. But I'd be more frustrated if I hurt myself. So keep the big picture.